This is the little house on West High Street. It's Granny and Pop's, the one they lived in after the war. The tiny little home they'd always talked about in their letters that they'd start. It was living proof of a dream that had come true. Pop was a World War II veteran, and although his story isn't one you'd usually picture when you imagine a soldier at war, it's one worth remembering. Letters Home is a series of stories told through interviews, through Granny and Pop's letters they wrote to each other during the war, and by following his unit's path through Europe and North Africa. It's my attempt to recreate, through my own eyes, what Pop saw so long ago. Pop joined the Army in 1940. He reported at Fort Bragg early the next year for basic training as part of the 67th Coastal Artillery Battalion. By the time he was sent overseas, he was a staff sergeant, responsible for feeding 200 men in the middle of a war. In early 1943, he landed in North Africa, at Oran, Algeria, guarding a vital port while the war pushed east towards Italy and Sicily. Later that year, the 67th crossed the Mediterranean into Italy, taking positions in the mountains during the winter of 1943. Then they went on through France as the Allies landed in Normandy and moved towards Germany. In the fall of 1944, Pop found himself in an army hospital, recovering from a non-combat injury as his unit pushed north. And by the spring of that year, the war was over. His unit marched unopposed into Stuttgart and were assigned as a detail as guards at a prisoner of war camp. In September of 1945, Pop sailed home to New York, back to Mary Lou, back to start that family he had dreamed about in so many letters. I started this project to bring his story to life, to honor him and all who sacrificed so much during that time. Pop was my hero, but he was also one of millions, ordinary people, asked to do extraordinary things. These are their stories. This is Letters Home.